One of the reasons for the blue chip surge was General Electric. The widely held company, found in many mutual funds and retirement plan offerings, has a new big investor. Trian Fund Management, run by the activist investor Nelson Peltz, has accumulated a $2.5 billion stake in GE, becoming one of the conglomerate's largest shareholders. The fund says GE shares are undervalued. And just look at the stock's performance over the past decade. Shares of GE down about 20%. Well, the S&P 500 has gained a little more than 60%. Today, shares of GE rose more than 5% on word of that Trian stake. Mary Thompson has more on this big investment by a very big and influential investor.
In a first for General Electric, the 123-year-old company is targeted by an activist investor in the midst of CEO Jeff Immelt's latest restructuring.
He's already doing these major changes. Peltz is going to probably push him a little bit further.
Peltz is Nelson Peltz, a billionaire investor whose Trian Fund has had a hand in restructurings at Wendy's and Heinz. In GE, Peltz's partner Ed Gardens says his firm sees value the market hasn't recognized.
It's an amazing risk reward. And I think we bought the best industrial business on the planet. Happens to be trading at the cheapest valuation.
Despite Immelt's constant tweaking of GE's portfolio, its stock has lagged the broader markets, and its dividend remains well below pre-crisis levels. Still, Trian likes GE's market share in businesses like jet engines and power, its commitment to research and development, and Immelt's latest effort to remake the company by expanding GE's industrial businesses while selling off $200 billion in financial assets. But Trian wants GE to sell off even more financial assets, take a tougher stance on cost cuts, and use debt to buy back stock.
Management has said they're going to return $90 billion of capital to shareholders. I think that number could be 110 to 120, depending on how you capitalize the industrial business going forward.
GE says it welcomes the investment and points out Immelt considered putting Peltz on the board back in 2007. And while Trian says it's not pushing for a board seat or looking to push Immelt out now, that may change.
I think they'll execute. If they don't, then all options are on the table.
For Nightly Business Report, I'm Mary Thompson.